Okay, after you finish decorating your feather, then come up and show us. We're just going to look to see that you filled in the entire thing, and we're looking for some variety. So hopefully you had a chance to go through that Zentangle packet and you came up with a few different designs for your feather. We don't want just one taking up the whole thing. The other thing to kind of keep in mind, like we mentioned, is you don't want your designs too small. So if we see any that are too small, we might let you know ahead of time, and then you may want to do something a little different for that. But once you have it ready, we're going to simply just tape it to your foam, and then your next step is to keep the drawing flat. You're going to take a pencil that's not super sharp, push down and trace around your whole entire feather. So I'm going around the outside here. I'm just kind of holding the paper flat so it doesn't move, but the tape will help with that too. And again, you're going to use quite a bit of muscle. Okay, just like so. And then you can lift it up to take a peek, and you'll see that it's going to start to show up on the foam. You can see my feather here. Okay. So continue going on over all the stuff in the inside too, and I'll show you what that looks like next. So just continue to keep on tracing, remembering to push down pretty hard. If you would like, you could even use a color pencil so then you can see what lines you've gone over. I worked my way all the way from the top to bottom, and I just have this little bit to go here. And then we'll take a look to see how it turns out. Okay. Some of us may have to go over this 2 times on the paper in order for it to show up. And sometimes if you get some patterns that are too small, you may be better off even just doing it right on the foam. So I'm going to go ahead and flip mine over so we can see what I'm working with. You should be able to kind of see my design showing up. But for this bottom part, I'm going to just try to do this checkerboard design right on here so I can see these lines show up as I do it, just to make sure they don't get too small. Okay, and then that way I can do one line through the middle, like so. Okay, so now your last step, once you can see everything on here well, your last step is just to simply go over it one more time, right on the foam, like so. This should really make it so you can see your feather very easily. So I'm not going to do all that, but you can see the difference between this line I just went over another time compared to the rest. Go over everything else one more time just on the foam, and then come show me. Have fun.